Hey everyone, my name's Nicole. I'm a part-time reseller and I go by Miss N Hunter on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. And today I have a what sold video for you today. This what sold will be from June 22nd through July 5th. So holiday weekend in there as well. So a little bit slow. Also, I've been a little bit slow. But the way I do my what sold videos, I'll tell you what sold for a week, we'll do a little story time, and then I'll tell you what sold for the second week. Let's go. All right, to start off the first week on Sunday, June 22nd, nothing. No sales. But on Monday, June 23rd, I had 2 sales on Poshmark. First up, this Ann Taylor white and orange, I think it had like a flower print on it. Blouse sold for $17. And then this Lululemon sports bra that I recently got at a Style Encore sale for like $1.76, sold for $17 as well. I'm pretty selective about Ann Taylor. Has to be a medium or above. I've actually been getting a lot of Ann Taylor from my mother-in-law, and it actually sells decent, but I'm going to be selective picking it up in the wild. And then on Tuesday, June 24th, I had 2 sales, one on Facebook Marketplace, one in person. The in-person one, I sold a tub of 6 to 12 month clothes to my friend Amber. Her little guy is a month younger than mine, but my 6-month-old is in 12 to 18 month clothes and borderline 18 to 24 month clothes. So I sold Amber a bunch of my 6 to 12 month clothes that I had for our first, and that even Freddie wore, our second wore as well. And I sold that to her for $100. So thank you, Amber. I'm just glad that she's getting it because then I get to see pictures of her little guy wearing some of my favorite outfits. And then on Facebook Marketplace, I sold this up-seat gray floor seat chair thing for babes. Used this with both my boys. I bought this secondhand on Mercari 2.5 years ago for $60, and I sold it for $70 on Facebook Marketplace. So if you see an up seat, not the bumbos, up seats, I'm on the hunt for them on Facebook Marketplace to flip and at garage sales. Okay, and then on Wednesday, June 25th, I sold 2 things on Poshmark. First up, this Kate Spade white and black. I like this cool wavy applique. This dress I sold for $40, and it was from my mother-in-law. We've been cleaning out her closet, and I've been getting to sell some of the stuff that she's ready to get rid of. Win-win for both of us. And then I sold this Tipsy Elves 4th of July tee for $10. It was obviously really close to 4th of July. It had been getting no traffic, and so I wanted it gone. Goodbye. On Thursday, June 26th, you guessed it, another no sales day. This is partially my fault. This is my husband, in the month of June, traveled a lot for work, like almost half the month. So reselling was one of the last things on my mind. Okay, but on Friday, June 27th, I had a great sales day. I sold 2 things on eBay and 3 things on Poshmark. Let's do the eBay sales first. I sold this J. Jill white and blue, kind of like a tie-dye dolman sleeve top. Buyer all in was $29.49, and I got that at a Style Encore sale recently. It was plus size, so I think that helped. I also sold this Air Jordan green little hooded onesie. Buyer all in was $20.97. I got this actually as a gift for Freddie, our second. I'll show you him in it right here. So he wore it a few times, and then we're done having babies, so time to sell it. And then my sales on Poshmark, I had this, the brand was called Kimberly. It was this brown pullover. I had this matching set, and I thought I looked so cute in it. And then I saw myself in a picture, and I look like a giant turd. I'm just being honest about it, okay? Sold for $17 on Poshmark. And then this J. Crew pink plunge one piece with this cute ruffle. This swimsuit was new with tags. It sold for $25 on Poshmark. I did a boutique by the box J. Crew swimwear thing, and this is the first to sell from that. And then this 4 hours white and blue palm dress sold on Poshmark for $13. This person bought this on 6/28, and I got a message yesterday that it still wasn't delivered. So like that and 2 other things. So 3 things total had not been delivered yet. So that was a little bit frustrating. All right, and then on Saturday, June 28th, I had 2 sales on Poshmark. These Birkenstock black platform clogs. These were mine. Ugh, they sold for $80, which was full asking price. I thought I was gonna look so cute in these, and every time I try to style them, I just didn't like them. So I'm definitely at a loss on this one, but I'm glad I got full asking price. And then this North Face green hat recently sold for $15. This was going to Alaska, which I thought was really cool. I got this hat at the $500 garage sale. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look back at my videos. I spent over $500 at a garage sale recently. Things are starting to sell. I'm finally getting things listed from that sale, and things are starting to list, and I'm feeling good about my choice of spending that much. All right, story time. My new hobby. My new hobby is tennis. My mother-in-law has played tennis forever, and she has been trying really hard to get me to play. And I recently, in the month of June, I took up tennis lessons, and y'all, I'm loving it. It is so much fun. So many people are like, why aren't you playing pickleball? And I don't know, I guess just tennis seems a little more me. I feel like there's a lot of, I played volleyball in college at a junior college. I feel like there's a lot of connections. But anyway, I'm loving it. She gave me this little charm to put on my necklace, and I don't know, I'm having a blast. I'm doing a second round of lessons this month of like July, and I don't know, I really enjoy it. It's like a good, refreshing way. I'm finding it hard to, make time to work out and stuff, but on Wednesdays, my youngest son is with my parents for the day, and so I've been able to go and do those tennis lessons, and it's been great. All right, let's get back to sales. Okay, on Sunday, June 29th, I sent out 25% offers on Poshmark. And I had 3 sales on Poshmark and 2 sales on eBay again. We'll start with the Poshmark ones this time. I sold these Everlane gray bike shorts. These were mine. They sold for $15. I sold this Athleta black zipper skirt. I think I got that skirt at like a Plato's Closet sale or a Style Encore. I think it was a buy sell trade sale, and it sold for $18. And then this Hannah Anderson little pink groovy little, it wasn't a sleeper, it was more like an outfit, but it had like these flower prints. I loved this. Honestly, my oldest son wore it, and my youngest son won't be able to wear it, but sold for $13. That one I took a lower offer on. It had been sitting for probably about a year. And then on eBay, this bundle of Kite Baby hats sold for nope, I'm lying here. Buyer all in paid $15.19. These were all hats that I had for my boys. Both boys wore them. Time to get rid of them. Oh, it makes me so sad. And then this Ann Taylor striped shimmer multicolored tank top, buyer all in on eBay, was $24.43. I got this from my mother-in-law. I told you, Ann Taylor, some of it sells. It's wild. Okay, on Monday, I had 1 sale on Poshmark. These Loft orange and green palm print pants. Now, these were mine. I said the 25% off offer, and this person offered me $10. You can see I ultimately accepted $10. It had other likers, so I was waiting to see if someone else would buy it at my 25% off sale or price. No one did, so I went ahead and accepted $10. Tuesday, July 1st, I sold this Under Armour, kind of like a jagged triangle. It's very like mid-century modern vibes going for it, polo. It sold for $20. I think I got that for it was like $4.75 at a garage sale. When I did my cost of goods, it was probably like $5. Really, I mean, it pretty much is. Okay, and then on Wednesday, July 2nd, I had 2 sales. One was in person. Actually, 3 sales. 2 in person, 1 on Poshmark. On Poshmark, I sold this blue We the Free People top. It was called the Colby top. It sold almost right away for $17. So I was excited about that. That was on Poshmark. I sold this like pink tulle layered tiered skirt. I should see if my mom can take a picture of it for me because she bought it from me. My mom bought it from me. It was from the $500 sale, so I don't have a picture of it, but if you go watch that haul, you will know exactly what I'm talking about. So she bought that skirt for me for $30, and then she bought this wooden etched horse. This thing was so cool. I contemplated keeping it. I got a bunch of traffic on it from Facebook Marketplace. I had it listed for $40. I got it at a garage sale for $1. And My mom kept eyeing it and I was like, I'll give it to you for $20. And she was like, okay, deal. So $50 from my mom. But she has a store in a town near me, and I buy things from her too. You know, we support each other, and I think that's great. Okay, I was very excited about this sale on, what day was it? Thursday, July 3rd. And it was this Carhartt jacket. My dad gave me 3 vintage Carhartt jackets. He was cleaning out. He's like, can you sell these? He's like, they're trashed. And I'm like, even better. This sold for $100 on Poshmark. $100. And it was thrashed. Thrashed. Chef's kiss. We love to see it. And then on Friday, the 4th of July, I sold this Athleta white tank top. I don't have my numbers written down, but I know the buyer paid $30 for this tank top. It was new with tags, and that came from a Style Encore sale. It's funny, the $500 sale and the recent Style Encore sale, which I think I have videos of both of those hauls, things are selling from that because I'm actually getting them listed right now. Shocker. And then on Saturday, July 5th, the last day of these 2 weeks of sales, this Patagonia white long sleeve shirt sold on Poshmark for $20. Got that at it wasn't this last Style Encore sale, I don't think, but it was from a Style Encore sale. And then, oh wait, maybe that was from a Goodwill. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You'll be okay. And then on Poshmark, this kite bundle sold 2 pairs of pants, sold for $20. And y'all, those are my sales. Pretty short and sweet, to the point. July is not going to be the biggest bread-winning month, that's for sure. 4th of July, coming off of my husband traveling, and we actually leave for vacation. My goal is to have this up on Thursday, and we're leaving on Thursday. So it is what it is, and that's okay. I'm lucky that I can do this part-time and take care of my family, and soon this will be full-time, so maybe the what sold videos will change a little bit. But anyway, bye.